All right, well, welcome back to the next edition of Maximo Visual Inspection demonstration. We're going to demonstrate inspection pipelining with Maximo Visual Inspection Mobile. Just a reminder, Maximo Visual Inspection is part of the Maximo application suite from IBM. For today's inspection, you'll see over here we're going to be inspecting a bracket as our example. And a good bracket has 6 holes in it. We've already taken a bunch of good brackets, we've ingested the images, we've labeled the brackets, and we've labeled the holes. So we're not going to walk you through that. What we're really going to walk through is the operational side of it, of actually performing the inspection. And we're going to be doing this using Maximo Visual Inspection Mobile. Let's quickly walk through a typical workflow related to this type of inspection. So what you see here is in the middle, we got Maximo Visual Inspection. That's got these models deployed at the edge. So in a typical plant operations, sometimes we're integrated with a manufacturing execution system to give us the serial number of the part. In this demonstration, we don't have a serial number of the part. We're just looking for bad brackets and good brackets. And we're going to be using the visual trigger here. So when the brackets show up on the assembly line in front of the inspection station, Maximo Visual Inspection Mobile will see them. It'll grab them. It will then inspect them. That outcome will then be published to the line operators. And then the results will also be shared with the Maximo Visual Inspection server. So all of the images and inspection results that the operation cares about will persist so they can be reviewed later. Okay, just a closer view of the things we're inspecting today. It's brackets, but real simple. These good brackets, they got 6 holes in them. And a bad bracket doesn't. So what we got is simulated bad bracket is we just taped over the holes so that the AI vision system basically just count holes. That's what we're doing, is finding brackets and counting holes. And if we have 6, we pass. If we have less than 6 or not 6, then we fail. So the demonstration, what you're going to see, is going to be in an automated fashion. So I want to cover it first, and then you'll just see it in action here in a minute. So the brackets first would show up, and then when the brackets actually show up underneath the device, the visual trigger is actually continuously looking at the camera feed, and when it sees the bracket, based on the auto capture rules, those images with brackets will then pass to the second stage inspection. Okay, and the second stage inspection actually takes every one of those brackets and just counts if there's 6 holes in them or not. Right? If it sees less than 6 holes, then the bracket will fail. Okay? That result is sent back as an outcome from the inspection. So you'll see the displayed results, and we also send the MQTT message with all the payload of the inspection results. And lastly, it's shared up to the server so with all the metadata for the inspection itself. So we'll cover all this stuff in the demonstration. Okay, let's get into the demonstration. What you're going to see here is Maximo Visual Inspection Mobile running on my iPhone, sitting here, looking at my table, looking for brackets. In the background, you'll see Maximo Visual Inspection server, where we got the data set for where every inspection is going to automatically get uploaded after it's performed. So the first thing we do is we'll say, what happens when we get a good bracket in the frame of view? You'll see the inspection automatically happens. I found the bracket, looked at the number of holes in the bracket, and if I counted 6, and it was good. So what happens now if we have a bad bracket? That bracket only has 4 holes in it. So it sees a bracket, counts 4 holes in it, and we fail the inspection there. All right, so the reason we have pipelining is because with pipelining, you actually can take every one of those brackets and individually take it and run it through the inspection pipeline. That allows you to basically have the situation where you're going to have a good bracket and a bad bracket show up. If one of those brackets fails, then you fail the inspection. And that's the power of pipelining. So if we go look at the brackets that were identified, there's the good one, and there's the bad one. Great. Now let's go back over to the server, and we will see what happens over on the server. You're going to see the inspections that we just took. Here's the inspection on the good one. Here's the inspection on the bad one. And then here's the inspection we did where we had 2 objects in there. Now, if we look at the metadata that came along with the inspection, what you're going to see is bounding boxes for all the parts we found, the brackets we found, and then lastly is the rules for did that inspection pass or fail. And you'll see inspection pass is false, so that one actually failed. In addition to this, this is all the rich metadata that comes along with that inspection that you can use for analytics, analyzing the data sets, see what's happening. That's also the information that's provided to the MES systems, SCADA systems for integration, things like that. Great, let's quickly recap what we covered today. So in this demonstration, we had brackets. We were expecting brackets, and if a bracket had less than 6 holes, then we were going to fail the inspection. We used pipeline because we needed to inspect a bracket all by itself, and with AI vision, we don't really care how many brackets are in the picture. If they can get in the frame of view and the AI vision model can actually identify a bracket, then we want to inspect it. But the outcome we wanted was if there was ever any bracket that was bad, that was in the frame of view, we wanted to fail the overall inspection. So we used a 2-stage pipeline to do so. Something to note here is we're not limited on 2 stages of inspection pipeline. So if we needed more sophisticated inspection, we could utilize a 3rd stage, a 4th stage, a 5th stage of this pipeline, and then finally just get one single outcome. This is great power we can enable in Maximo Visual Inspection Mobile as well as Maximo Visual Inspection Edge. With that, I want to thank you for taking time and joining us today, and please come back and visit us and smash that subscribe button. Thanks.